How are you? Today I brought a fantastic recipe for your lunch or dinner. For those days when you don't really feel like spending too much time in the kitchen, but still want a balanced, nutritious meal, this is the one. You're going to love it. On top of everything, it's super quick to make, contains no wheat flour, no gluten, and even though it doesn't have chicken, fish, or meat, it's packed with protein and very budget-friendly. You're going to love it. Stick around until the end. You won't want to miss this. If you love easy, quick, and healthy recipes, you're going to love this channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get all the updates. I post new videos every day. You're going to love them. Remember that the ingredients, along with their quantities and the nutritional information, are always listed below in the description. So, the base of our recipe here is going to be the egg. I'm using just one egg because later I'll add another ingredient that will also give our recipe a good amount of protein. Now, I'm going to beat the egg a bit to mix the white and the yolk together. Remember that I have videos here on the channel talking about what happens when we eat eggs every day, whether eggs raise cholesterol or not, how eggs affect blood sugar and the intestines. I'll leave those links down below in the description for you. I'm going to add a bit of salt now to season our egg. I'll add some seasonings here, starting with chopped onion. And I'm going to add our tomato here as well, also chopped. When it comes to seasonings, if you want to change things up a bit, you can add some bell pepper or you can leave out the onion. Tell me, what seasonings do you like to add to your eggs to give them that special touch? When we use foods that are more traditional in our daily lives, it's really important to remember to season them. I'm going to add a little extra seasoning later on. Now I'm also going to add some cooked chickpeas, already pre-cooked. If you want to substitute the chickpeas with lentils, peas, soybeans, or even white beans or black-eyed peas, that also works really well. Remember that chickpeas contain carbohydrates, but these are slow-absorbing carbs. They have a lot of fiber. You can even see the skins here, so never throw them away. This here is the fiber from the chickpeas, and they also contain protein. I told you there was another ingredient that would complement the protein from the eggs, and that's our chickpeas. They end up having a lower glycemic index, provide a lot of satiety, and are excellent for the gut and for controlling blood sugar. So now we add the mashed chickpeas here to our already seasoned and beaten eggs. And I'm going to add a few more optional seasonings because if you make it just like this, it'll already be wonderful. But I'm going to add, look, a bit of paprika. You know I love paprika. And paprika, besides everything else, comes from bell peppers and has a lot of vitamin C and many antioxidants. You can already tell by its color. I'm going to add a bit of black pepper here. This is optional. You don't necessarily have to. Let's give this a good mix, and you'll see that this will change from an omelet to almost a pie because the chickpeas will give it that really interesting consistency that we like. Now that everything is well mixed, I'm going to transfer it to this other container to bake it in the microwave. If you want to make it in a frying pan, that works too, even in the oven, but I think the microwave ends up being more practical and faster, so I'll finish it there. Look how much it makes. Let me just lower this here. And to make it look nicer, I'm going to sprinkle a bit of chives on top. Mine are dried chives, but if you want to use fresh ones, you can, or even parsley. Tell me which seasonings you like to add to eggs, the ones you think go well. So now this is going in to bake. I'll be back in a few minutes to tell you how long it took and show you how it turns out. You won't believe it. It only takes 4 minutes to be ready. It's a bit hot. I'm going to wait until I can handle it better, then I'll transfer it to a plate to show you the consistency because it turned out amazing. Hold on, I'll be right back. Look, you can see now that it looks like a pie and I'm going to show you. I'll cut it here so you can see better. Check out the consistency. Make it. You're going to love it. Look how amazing this is. And it really is a complete meal, very nutritious. And you can add whatever you like to it. Tell me what you're going to use to make this delicious dish. This smell is something special. Make it, you're going to love it. And take a look at my playlist of easy recipes for lunch and dinner. There are lots of options like this that will help you in your daily routine. Remember to like the video because that helps me out and share it with anyone who will enjoy it or who needs it. Let's grow this chain of good. That's what I want here on the channel. Let's try it. Forget about the taste of omelet. It doesn't taste like that. It really tastes like a savory pie. Make it. You're going to love it. See you next time. Bye.